Hello, I'm Alice. I'm producer of MapleToon Animation Studio. We are a new production company based in Beijing. Here at MapleToon, we create new friends for kids. We develop and produce animation shows. My partners and I, we started the company 2 years ago. With international working experience and a deep Chinese root, we create new IPs of unique styles and friendly to kids around the world. The first show, Tale the Amazing Lion, is an adventure story happening in modern city. This is the city. One unique thing about this place, immortals, fairies, and spirits are still living here, protecting humans with their magic. Their protection from magic is no longer needed. All the mythological creatures need to retire and move away. But not all of them want to leave, and the remaining creatures are causing problems instead of offering help to people. A lion immortal called Tale with his young apprentice May are on the mission to solve this problem, looking for troublemaking creatures and escort them back to the retirement land. They helped the kitchen god stuck in the sewer and cook the best meal ever. Some spirits are naughty and difficult. The dusty bunnies are multiplying and covering the sky. Nothing stops them because Tale is fearless, smart, powerful. He has this magical wand called Fifi, and he has an encyclopedia on all creatures. This book is now in possession of Tale. He uses knowledge from the book and will also write new stories on it. May is an energetic girl. She is a great helper. She is sweet. She's only a half fairy, for her father is human. Her power is controlling the wind, but certainly needs more practice. North is a 100% ordinary boy, full of city wisdom and passionate about mythological events. They team up to capture mythological creatures in the city. The show is for 5 to 7 years old. For the first season is 11 minutes times 52 episodes. In each story, Tale, May, and North would follow some clues in their life looking for this troubled, troublemaking mythological creature. They learn about the past, life, friendship in their missions. The city and the retirement is not really that far away. They're actually connected, and an old well is the tunnel. Here we have another episode called Man in Ear. It's a tiny creature that lives and talks in your ear. In another story, the general doorknob is constantly talking, looking for his missing brother. We want to use new exciting stories to introduce the past legends. And we want to tell kids that books can be interesting and you can be part of it. Writing is exciting, and also inspire them to look closely at details in life, to experience more and to enjoy more, to have more fun. The next project I'm pitching is an animated feature film called The Invisible Difference. It's based on a true story, a French girl's personal story, and her comic novel. It's a story about accepting yourself and accepting difference. Margaret seems like a normal city girl, in her 20s, 9 to 5 working, living in a rental apartment with her boyfriend. But she is weirdly unsocial and behaves strangely from her friends' and co-workers' perspective. You don't fit in and overreact to small things. Princess, says her boyfriend in a big fight. Margot couldn't communicate well with people. She is afraid of socializing, but she longs to be understood. In the film, we have Margaret and her sister Sylvia, who thinks nothing is wrong with her baby sister. She just needs to open up. Bestie Jessie, she's a typical urban girl thinking psychological diagnoses are fancy excuses. So the boyfriend who doesn't get her all the time. And this annoying neighbor picks up on Margaret all the time. The psychologist who advises Margot to be normal. And Kate, the baker shop owner, the first friend of new Margaret. And Margaret follows a lonely and strange routine day to day. She is trying stressfully to keep it normal until one weekend party crashes it all. Margaret wants to find a solution and eventually diagnosed with autism. This actually relaxes her, but strangers would accept her, but not her friends. After another melting down, she finally accepts herself for the first time. When people ask her to change, she can say no. She lives on a new lifestyle that makes her comfortable, including speaking up to her boss and never need to speak to him again. The story is about being different and being lonely. People may not be patients with autism, but everyone has experienced loneliness, as if standing in the middle of the stage, being looked at by every move and being judged by others. It is impossible to explain. When Margaret hoped that her illness would be accepted, her loved ones stay away from her. Behind this prejudice hides another social phenomenon, that it is difficult for people to accept difference. In the subconscious mind of society, the unique individuals that emerged will stand out and deny them. Lonely patients need to face not only the patients themselves, but social unfair stereotypes and condemnations. This is not just a movie focusing on people with autism, but a story told to audiences. This type of loneliness is inevitable for everyone living in this world. How do we accept being different from others? The film is a book adaptation. It is an animated feature film for urban young women, visualizing the loneliness and pain under our sophisticated makeup and the general social demands. The total production will take 24 months, and the concept stage is already finished. We are at the developing stage working on screenplay and visuals. This film is co-developed by MapleToon's and CathyPlay.com. It is an international indie film streaming platform. The total budget would be $720,000. We are looking for co-production partners, distributors, and investors internationally. Creative talents are also welcome to join us. Thank you for watching this video. I'm more than happy to share 2 of our mini projects with you. There are more original content of MapleToon creation covering different age groups of different themes and styles. So if you are interested to learn more about us, please feel free to contact me and maybe talk soon. Bye.